Hello, my name is Sona Kurtian. I'm the president of Rotary Club of Beirut Cosmopolitan. We are, as Rotarian, we are the biggest NGO in the world, and we have our weekly meetings that we dedicate to special guest speakers. We always have special guest speakers who address special subjects, and we are very happy to be here. We wanted to invite Anthony Rahayel to one of our meetings, and then we said, why not we come over here? Thanks to Anthony, thanks to his generosity, we are very excited of being here, and we are looking forward to his presentation.
نحن من الروتري. أنا المحافظ القادم للروتري للسنة 2022-2023. نادي بيروت كوزموبوليتان داعي اليوم لهالاجتماع هون، أمل اللقاء هون، وبالتالي حتى نعمل فود تيستينج، نتعرف على المحل الحلو، وبالتالي معنا كمان محافظ سابق من النرويج.
My name is Terje Gordon and I am from Norway, district 2275, and I'm here in Lebanon for a reunion because I was a soldier in the United Nations in the south of Lebanon in 1978 and 79. And now, occasionally, we are joining a project together with the Cosmopolitan Club in Beirut. So I find this occasion very, very interesting. Thank you so much.
Rotarian is an international organization. The motto is service above self. We do humanitarian projects in Lebanon. Okay. We have done the water filtration in public schools in all of Lebanon, in the 1,200 public schools. We have done, after the devastating blast in August 8, we did renovation and rehabilitation of the 4 hospitals in the front line. The hospitals, we are now on the 7th of May, we are inaugurating the intensive care unit ICU in the Rosary Hospital. Karantina Hospital, we did a project. St. George Hospital also, we did a project, and in Jaitawi, we did a project. So this is Rotary, okay? And now Rotarians are gathering together to do something good for the benefit of the health and for the benefit of the community in Lebanon. Thank you.
هالسنه بنعيد 10 سنين وغارك نو انيونز، وحضرت هيك برزنتيشن صغيره مش تخبر عن حالي وشو عملت، انا ما عملت شيء، بس تخبر شو تعلمت اخر 10 سنين بيست براكتسز بلبنان من وراء الايفنتس، من وراء المشاريع اللي انعملت، وكيف سوا فينا نتعلم ونحط ايدينا بايد بعض كرمال نرجع نبني لبنان المستقبل. فاليوم كثير بشرفني ان يكون في روتري كلوب هون، اللي انا كنت اساسا روتري وكنت روتر اكت وبيي كان روتري، فالشغله شوي بالعائله وبعرف يعني عايشها، وبعرف هالبزنس مانز كثير مهمين قديش بيقدروا يعملوا ضغط ببلدنا تنبنيه عن جديد. فحابب خبرهم شو عملت وهيك اكل طيب، في اكل طيب. لا نحن وين بميد باي نيتشر لو الكاميرا بتحكي، لو الكاميرا بتحس، لو الكاميرا بتشم سمنة وسكر، ليكن لمعة بلدية أصلية والسكر بارم قطر، يا ويلي، و7 سيريال بريد محمص، يا سلام. اوكي خويا
congratulations with the Paul Harris. I know pin you, so you can show all your friends that you have done something.
Okay, I want yours, you take mine. Okay.
Why, when you say tourism, when you say going out, let's go around. Did you know that in Lebanon we have more than 1,500 guest houses? And probably five-star hotels, which 4 of them are closed today. So you can in Lebanon live the experience, travel, tour around in more than 1,500 guest houses, of which you have a 1-star, 2-star, up to 5-star, and very luxurious. All are available online. What did we learn from the crisis? Since 2019, definitely you would answer money went away, we have a crisis, people have traveled, the devaluation of the money, the lira, and so on and so forth. Let me explain in my own words how do I see what's happening for the last 2 years. For the last 2 years, I would tell you that probably 40 to 60% of lands have been planted and cultivated. Lots of families have been reunited because kids who had their homes alone came back to their households. All the villages are being rebuilt again and again. We're exporting probably 200 times more. 250 factories have been opened this year, of which half of them are in the Bekaa. Moone has been produced in all across Lebanon, and more families are producing moone and exporting moone. And you can see more than 400 products of moone displayed on shelves. So what's happening in the last 2 years is taking us to a certain level of re-understand what's happening, why did we reach that point, it's our mistake, and how can we go out of it. And yet, if you look at the positive side of it, Lebanon is being rebuilt slowly and calmly, and soon, and you're going to experience it more and more. Everything is local today. You can find Tabasco sauce local, you can find a Nutella spread local, you can find all kinds of cheese. Until 2018, all you knew about is halloumi, jibne baladiyye, and feta, or akeo. I can tell you that today you can find in the market Gouda, Camembert, Pecorino, Comté, and so on of things. So Lebanon is learning to build or rebuild anything that before was easier to import. We have 2 pasta factories. We have 4 new factories of apple chips and dried fruits, and so on of things which we're filming more and more. MadebyNature, back. So MadebyNature is a project with my partner Mark Beirut, which probably half of you know from NGV, talking about plants. Dr. Mark Beirut is the specialist of plants, nature, biodiversity, and so on. So we united forces in that amazing place that is 1,000 square meters to build, support local families. It's very clear, very straightforward. 1,000 square meters of made in Lebanon, where anyone doing anything in Lebanon, any person doing something built, made in Lebanon, can come and share it with us here. It starts with the moone at the entrance, it continues with the agriculture part, it finishes it with the arts and crafts, and here in that room we hope to have all conferences and a meeting place for people who would come, who would want to enjoy their time, for students to come and study, an open shared space for work and so on. We call it the Positivity Hub of Lebanon. And we're so much having fun around here. It's a place to prepare everyone who wants to export for export. From MadebyNature, we use the product, work on them, help them market it, brand it, etc., and help export. So MadebyNature has been open for the last 3-4 months already. 1,000 meter inside and 500 outside. A hub of positivity and happiness for people who join and enjoy themselves, and you can have a kake, sage, and everything in between. Paris was the next step. So Le Dukan Paris is a partnership with Al-Naj'am, 2 times Lebanese chef, 2 times the star Michelin. The food and the chef is the entity in Paris. Le Dukan is the first shop probably in the region or in Europe that sells made in Lebanon Lebanese moone. Definitely there are Lebanese products all across the globe, but moone from the villages, from Mfadi, Touma, Ibrahim, and so on, in Paris, in the troisième arrondissement, and people are loving it. Lebanese are loving it, French are loving it, feeling, tasting, enjoying the taste of Lebanon in Paris, and we hope to expand all across the globe. That shop is not a business aim more than a support for Lebanon. You cannot imagine on all the shelves how many families are represented, how many people we're supporting, and we hope to do more and more. Exporting is not easy. We're working on it, on paperwork, on lots of things. Exporting is not easy at all. But every family who is willing and has the will to do it, we're supporting all in and taking to France an average of 2 tons a month, and it's doing it. So adapting to situations in 2020, I went out online on my platform. I said, people of the world, if you want to help Lebanon and support Lebanon, I'm ready to do it. Please send me your donations, and I will film every single donation done. And that way you can support Lebanon and making sure where your money goes. We distributed 1 billion Lebanese lira in 2020, 1 billion Lebanese lira in 2021, depending on the fluctuation of the dollars. And yet the last contribution I've done in Ramadan was supported and paid for by Facebook. And always the idea was, so it was always by, what do you want? How can I help you? You want a sage to do sage, I'll give you the sage, but not the bread. You want 10 million to plant your land? Okay, take 10 million, but plant the land. So what I believe we need to do, Lebanon doesn't need food anymore. People have been eaten for 7 and 8 and 10 times. We distributed food so much in the last year. When you go out in houses, when you go to supermarkets and you see food being sold on which is written food from the UN or whatsoever. What Lebanon needs is the support to buy a car and do be a taxi, buy a sage or an oven to have a foreign and so on. So Lebanon, the minute Lebanon is supported from that perspective, we can rebuild the country. 1, 2, we're against, I'm personally against Lebanon is not a tourism country. Yes, it is. Lebanon is not an agricultural country. Yes, it is, but tourism, but Lebanon is not a production or تصنيع or industry country. Yes, but accordingly, let's put it in a different perspective. The Lebanese need to eat well. So we are an agricultural country that needs to feed its people. When its people are happy and enjoying their time, they would be supporting the tourism with a happy smile and being positive. And where tourism is good and we have the money and they have already in step number 1 eaten well, we will put our efforts to build an industry that we can export. So it's all combined, but unfortunately ministers in Lebanon would work separately and everybody would be separate. So answering the question of how can Rotary help, I would say Rotary would help and any other international organization in supporting people build, open their businesses, plant their lands, be happier, but not what you want. Food will send you 25 kilos of rice. That's not. So I'm not sure if I answered your question, but in a big way. Why?
Other questions?
So let me finish it in one sentence, which we repeat again and again on my videos. Is بدك تساعد لبنان وما بتعرف كيف اشتري من لبنان. Very simple. It's very simple. If you want to help Lebanon, just buy Lebanese. Anything. Anyone across the globe wants to help Lebanon can buy Lebanese, can buy Oshi, can buy Halewe, can buy anything Lebanese, can support Lebanon, because every single Lebanese lira that goes out to the villages or the families can support in a way or another. Lebanon doesn't need cash. Send $100 from here, $100 from here. Send $200 and buy from Lebanon, buy friki from Lebanon, buy birhul from Lebanon, buy kishik from Lebanon, anything from Lebanon would make a huge difference when it's Lebanese. And that was a big fight when we had the 4th of August and lots of things. Yes, we want to distribute food, distribute friki. Why distribute rice, bringing rice from Egypt? We want to distribute food. Okay, let's distribute jams from the villages. Why should we import Nutella from Italy? So the minute we think of Lebanon as an entity that can survive by itself, and Lebanon is different in everything,